Hello there and welcome back to Farming Simulator at last. We are here in no man's land, Montana. We're going to jump into our John Deere. We've got the John Deere seeder on the back. We've got it filled with soybeans and fertiliser, and we're going to get some in the ground. So let's get going. So we'll cut across here and we will get started on this field. I think we'll start from the top. I'm going to just cut through the bushes and we will work down. There's a bit of ground that I accidentally tore up. Sorry about that, we were having some problems there with the sower where he wouldn't lower. And we weren't even getting the option to lower it in the help box, but we've got it lowered now. We've got soybeans going into the ground, so we'll carry on our way. Hopefully he plays nice now. Let's see, lift. Which way should we go? We'll do a headland. Let's do a headland. Lower. There we go, he is behaving. So it's been a while since I've played any farm simulator at all. I've hammered it pretty hard, both recording and just playing in my own time. I think I've over 60 hours in this save. And there definitely isn't 60 hours worth of videos. So I took a break, played some other things, been playing Mud Runner, playing Red Dead, playing Silent Hunter, all sorts. But I thought I was in the mood to come back, get some sowing done, and make a little video as well, so you know I've not forgotten about Farming Simulator. And do we want to do this narrow patch is what I'm thinking, or do we want to just make it grassland? I'm feeling that we leave it. It's not really worth it. It's all in the shade. We'll just make our lives easier. And we'll cut it off to there. And that narrow strip can be grass. Maybe if we take out some of the trees, then we can expand it as an arable field. But it just seems a bit pathetic having that tiny strip there for crop. And also it's pretty much in the shade most of the day, so it probably isn't a good place to be planting stuff. We climbed that hill alright. It wasn't as much as a struggle as I was anticipating. Right, we'll cut that there. And we'll swing around here. And we will start heading up and down, I think. Already nearly out of fertiliser. I'm concerned I'm probably going to have to buy some more. Back that up. I've not really played at all since I last recorded. So there's been no real changes at all since that last video on the farm. Not much to talk about that in that sense. I think I probably passed by a few days just doing bits and bobs to get ready for the next video, whatever I had planned. I don't even know what I had planned. I'm pretty sure it was planting soybeans or corn. We are out of fertiliser. Didn't even notice. Oops. Alright. Go and fill her up. And oops, that's not what I wanted to press. I want to open the other cover. There we go. And that bag isn't fertiliser. That's funny. Made a mistake there. What's this one then? Did just refill with lime. Do we have any fertiliser in here? We do not. I used it all, apart from what's in there. So we'll do a bit of cheating. We'll get our delivery service to come and instantly deliver us a couple of pallets of fertiliser, please. Where are you? There you are. There we go. 2 will do. We don't want those, thank you. Now let's give that another go. And this time we'll try and actually fill it with fertiliser. There we go. At least we didn't get too far without realising we weren't doing anything. That's a bit of a bonus. Get that lowered, get it turned on, and away we go. This John Deere does guzzle fuel. So there is our new field we put in this year, and we'll be doing corn in that using the Massey Ferguson sower. I'm looking forward to seeing that as a cornfield. It'd be pretty cool. Also, sowing in the shade, or doing anything in the shade, really is a bit of a nightmare because you can barely see. Just neaten up this corner. There we go. Excuse me. And we'll just straighten up. So we've got a nice flush line across here where the soy will end and then the grass will start. That'll do me. And up we go again. Playing Mud Runner has really made me just sort of dream of having actual dynamic ground in Farm Sim. And with an extra year between this one and its sequel, maybe that's something we'll see. I don't know, I'm not entirely positive on that wish coming true. But a man can dream, and it'd just be great to have the field respond to you driving in it, leaving tracks in it, leaving those tram lines when you're fertilising or spraying the crop. And just dirt roads as well, dirt tracks, that sort of thing. The risk of getting stuck and looking stuck and not just sort of sinking into the ground like you do with mods. Which is great, I'm not knocking the mods, you know, I really appreciate the people that do and can mod games, and they do it off their own back, and it makes games generally more enjoyable for a lot of people. Like, without seasons, I don't think I'd get as much enjoyment at all out of Farm Sim. I've just poked that little bit out there, didn't mean to do that. What I'll do is lift here, and we'll get that little strip now, and we'll sort of not having to worry about curling inwards whilst we're doing this. Hopefully we can... Ooh, we just missed a bit. Just up to here. We should have enough fertiliser to just do that, shouldn't we? There we go. And what I'll do is lift there. Just get that wee triangle. There we go. And we'll run round and we'll get some more fertiliser, and we are going to probably definitely need a lot more than 2 pallets. Right through the bushes. And speaking of dynamic earth, I know there has been some pretty big changes to cattle and crops. Don't know if anyone's played that. and that does have really great ground textures, and they seem to be implementing some brilliant things that Farm Sim really is missing, such as compaction in the earth, and also the fertilising is a lot more hands-on, so you have to think about your spray rate. You get a reading of like how much NP and K is in the field, how much is ideal for a crop, and then you can work out how much you should be applying to it to get the balance right. Which is great. I love that sort of micromanagement stuff and having that extra layer of thought to what you're doing. I've not played it for probably a year, so maybe I'll check it out. Might do a video if I do, not certain. I don't know if there's enough there to really go on. Like the base game map is just sort of a base game map, it's nothing special. But I think it does look nice. It's maybe a bit more sort of cartoony looking, a bit more gamey looking. But I don't mind that. I kind of like how it looks. And up we go again. Right, we've not been out here long at all, and we're nearly a quarter of our way through our tank of diesel. Not an economical tractor at all. Excuse me. I think once we're empty of fertiliser this time, we'll call this a day and I'll finish off camera, because the next video as well is likely going to be me sowing corn. And there's probably only so much sowing you can watch. If anything, I'd probably say YouTube is probably saturated in terms of videos of people sowing seeds. So we'll ease that burden on the market, and we'll do maybe 2 shorter videos of sowing seeds before the exciting stuff happens and things really start hotting up and we start using herbicide. Oh boy, hold on to your hats for that. And here it is. We might be alright with another pallet and a half. Maybe just need one more. We're getting through it now, aren't we? And look at that, almost right to the end. It's that tiny little strip there that we've not got. So I'm going to head back and I'll get this filled up and I'll get this field finished, and I'll see you next time for, like I say, planting some corn. I do hope if you are watching and you've stuck around this far into a video of some strange person on the internet planting soybeans and talking at you, that you are well. and that you're keeping safe. And I will see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good one.